I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. Well, you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, Coach.
Good. Now you have to prove you belong.
Come on, Coach, you know I got it.
Look,
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Moments away, here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Paolo Banchero is out there with MP. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Paul George out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Well, you love the extra work MP has been putting in at practice and in the film room. He's talked about how he wants to grow faster. And I can certainly say I'm excited to watch how MP develops.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Thank you. Well, we've seen glimpses of greatness from this year's rookie class, and tonight we have a couple of interesting rookies going head-to-head. I asked MP about the matchup. He said his goal is to become the best of his entire group. He's taking that on as a very personal challenge. Guys, you have to like that determination.
All right, thanks for the report. He's as competitive as they come. And here's MP. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league is supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
Banchero surveys. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Drummond to screen on Wagner. George against Wagner. Shoots off the step back. Up again. And it's Bane with the rebound. The Magic have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Wagner. Tipped. Count the basket.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
76ers trail by 3. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Suggs, the pass to MP. Offline with a 3. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Watford outside. Let's go with a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
On the wing, Suggs. Maxey covering. And here's MP from outside.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
George, no good. The Magic have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Inside. And MP throws it down. And Grant, just the other day, MP recorded the first triple-double of his career.
Yeah, he put on quite the display, B.A., doing everything he could for his team. MP is extremely talented. I'll go out on a limb and say that won't be the last triple-double of his career.
And so MP will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. 5 on the clock. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Drummond, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Banchero outside to the middle. Now MP. Back to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Watford outside. Pass to Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 7 points.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Banchero right side. Here's MP. Orlando moving the ball around. Now here's Suggs. Now here's MP. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by MP. And it's 8 points for Franz Wagner. George outside. Suggs against Maxey. Drummond, the screen on Suggs. And here's Maxey outside. The rebound by MP.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the inside. Suggs, no good.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Back over to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Back to MP. Launches a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
And Shams, you see the Magic giving up 4 first-round picks and a swap for Desmond Bane. Your thoughts there?
Yeah, they really went for it, right? Like, you look at the moves that they're making in a wide-open Eastern Conference. Sometimes you have to overpay just a little bit to be able to fly out a player like Desmond Bane. He's a perfect fit in this lineup around Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Bane provides the shooting, the scoring they desperately need. They feel like he's tough. They feel like he's gritty. He really fits that timeline. They've got their course signed for the next 4 to 5 years.
Pressure's on Desmond Bane. Looks like Orlando is ready to make their run.
They're in win now mode.
I love the way Paul George includes these mid-range jumpers in his offensive game.
Down low. And MP throws it down.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Pass to George from downtown. Nails it from 3. George has got 8.
Well, the numbers don't lie. Paul George has been one of the most accurate three-point shooters of his generation.
To the paint. From behind the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
MP no good. Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to Maxey. Now Drummond. Outside Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Now George. Defended by Wagner. Drummond inside. MP's there. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And it's a completely new group for the 70s. Carroll finds MP. Banchero with a screen on Drummond. MP, the pass to Banchero. It's stolen by Maxey. On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs is out there with Anthony Black, and it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, continuing to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Oubre. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wagner with a screen on Drummond. MP with it. Oubre picks him up from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 7. To the inside, Maxey, rebounded by Suggs.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
MP, the pass to Suggs. Screen by MP. Here's Wagner. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Wagner's got 11 points in the quarter.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this meeting.
Man's got things to do. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
Well, he's really connected and he has great instincts. It's almost like he can sniff out a story better than anyone.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Bane, he's checked in for Black.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Drummond. Puts it up from 17. And it's Orlando with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Now Wagner. The 3 from Suggs. Counted from distance. And now it's just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Pass to Edgecombe. Down low. Here's Drummond. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Drummond's got 10 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Suggs, the pass to MP. It's stolen by Maxey. Pass break. Here comes Philadelphia. "20 feet out. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Sixers ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. The Eastern Conference winner, MP.
Award goes to MP, baby.
I love the suspense, but really, was there any doubt? I don't know. Congratulations, nonetheless. And changing focus now to the Orlando Magic. They're halfway through what's certainly been a competitive game.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I played with Akeem, too. I liked it.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Franz Wagner has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Trendon Watford, and it's George in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Drummond with the bucket.
Paul George can do it all on the floor, including operate that pick and roll. Beautiful find.
MP is screen on Maxey. Here's Suggs, and he dunks it down.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Pass to Drummond. Now Maxey fires the 3, and it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Wagner with a screen. MP, the pass to Wagner. Inside. Here's Edgecombe, and the layup is good off the glass. Edgecombe's got 8.
Yeah, I like when Edgecombe is aggressive like this inside because he's very skilled at converting from there.
Ben Carroll the screen to the paint. Boom! Ben Carroll!
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Drummond, the screen on Suggs. For 3, Maxey. Here's Drummond, and the layup falls. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Wagner with a screen on Drummond. MP with it. Guarded now by George. Wagner, the pass to Ben Carroll. Using his size, Ben Carroll gets by inside.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Ben Carroll is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. The 3 from Edgecombe. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Magic trail by 9. MP a screen on Maxey. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Drummond.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Suggs finds MP. Down low. It's picked off. Here's George. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
And rolling back the clock. Nice work by Paul George.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And the basket by Bane.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Back to Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. It's George on the wing, defended by Wagner from the right block. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wagner with a screen on Drummond. MP, the pass to Wagner. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 6th assist of the night. Philadelphia leading by 8. Outside Maxey. Pass to George. There's the triple. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, if you create shots for him, Paul George is going to knock him down all night long.
MP with it. Give him 8 points now. Wagner with a screen on Drummond. MP with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
Pass to Edgecombe. George against Wagner. George's shot is good. George has got 18. Here's Suggs. 5 points in the game. Here's MP. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Lex.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
And Banchero delivers inside.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, BA. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Oubre, he's checked in for Watford, and it's Grimes in for Drummond. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maxey. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. He's got 16.
Yeah, even with the defense draped on him, Maxey stayed locked in and found the rim.
Magic trail by 11. Banchero outside. Pass to MP. Banchero the screen. To the middle. Banchero strong inside.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Picked his pocket. To the inside. It's stolen by Oubre. Outside Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Number 1, the Magic.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
And here's MP. Give him 8. Down low. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Inside. Here's Oubre. That one's good for 2. Oubre's got 10 points in the game.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
To the middle. Here's MP. MP packs it home.
That's what you want to see every night from MP. Go up and flush it down.
Now Maxey. 16 points for him. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now here's MP. 10 points for him. To the paint. Here's Wagner. It's good. And now just a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Outside Grimes.
Well, Wagner has the length, but that block was more about effort and timing.
Here's Banchero. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
McCain against Bane. Pass to Grimes. Back to McCain. Philadelphia moving it around. And stolen by Banchero. Outside Bane. Inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Here's Maxey, plenty of space. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Substitution on the court.
On the court for the Magic, Paolo Banchero is out there with MP. Then it's Anthony Black, then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Suggs in at the point. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's George, 5 to shoot, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, that's just a veteran understanding how to play. Paul George knowing exactly where to go with the ball.
To the middle. Well, injuries a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, BA, and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down. And Quentin Grimes also impressive.
All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now, you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Here's Black. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Philadelphia leading by 15. Here's Edgecombe. Great D that time from Suggs.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
No good.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Oubre passes to Grimes. Here's George. Good D by MP.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Black with it, down low. Here's Banchero. The rebound by Maxey. To the inside, and stolen by Suggs. And it's Orlando on the break. Banchero getting busy on the break.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the 76ers with some changes. Andre Drummond is checked in for Grimes, and Watford subbed in for Oubre. And a change for the Magic. Wagner's checked in for Black. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Suggs against Maxey. Pass to George. Inside. And the jam by Drummond.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Wagner with a screen on Drummond. MP with it. Guarded now by George. It's stolen by Drummond. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Banchero.
Yeah, and Paul George that time staying aggressive, and he's able to pick up that whistle.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level? That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
And just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Bane. It's deflected.
Smart defending. You're rarely going to catch Bane out of position.
Here's Suggs. From deep, Banchero. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
The Sixers lead by 14. And here is Maxey. Pass to George. Connects from downtown. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Now MP. Oh, the stuff!
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Here's George. Drummond, a screen on Wagner. George! Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Suggs outside. Here's Banchero. They swipe it. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Yes, sir! Count it!
Perfect start for Paul George. Just absolutely filling up the stat sheet and carrying the load offensively.
Outside Banchero. Now MP. Banchero in the post. Oh, rejected by Drummond. George against Wagner. And it's Paul George with the 3. George has got 31.
really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
There are usually one or two mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. Howard comes in for Wagner. Black's checked in for Bane. And it's Jones in for Suggs.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Paul George.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Carter. Oh, nice setup for the slam. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones against McCain. Outside Oubre. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Oh, it misses. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had...
MP, you put a lot of focus pre-game on proving yourself against the other...
When I think about it, I was probably too...
Ryan, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up.
Looking good, MP.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg. We're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Banchero is out there with MP. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. The offensive rebound. And Duren slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
MP, no good. Here's Holland. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
MP with a screen on Cunningham. Suggs passes to Lamb. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Duren. Thompson with it. Picked up by Banchero. Scooped up. Out to Thompson. To the paint. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Suggs passes to MP. Drills it from outside.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Thompson outside. Cunningham for 3. MP grabs the miss. They set the pick. Inside. Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pistons passing it around. Here's Thompson. The shot will not fall. Nice defense from Wagner. Suggs with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. MP outside. And it's Wagner missing. Pistons have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Well, when you watch Franz Wagner, Clark, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the 2 things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championships, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ivy, no one around him. The kick out to Cunningham. Over Suggs. Detroit, no good that time either.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
There's a good screen. Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Really good movement that time by Franz Wagner. I mean, rolling into a good scoring position and then begging for the ball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. You take a look at the Pelicans. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And looking at Orlando, they've really come together. You can see the confidence in their body language, playing with that sustained focus. It's why they're leading this division.
One thing I really like about Ausar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target from outside. The Pistons trailer. Ivy with it. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with JB Bickerstaff. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. And Howland gets it to go.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
Suggs against Cunningham. Now MP. Down low. It's stolen by Duren. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. And Thompson throws it down.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Wagner, a screen on Duren. MP kicks to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cunningham passes to Duren. Thompson against Wagner. Cunningham outside. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. It's a 3-point game. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Banchero kicks to MP. Banchero, a screen on Duren. MP passes to Banchero. Got a hand on it. Now, here's Ivy. Still without a basket. Yep, that one goes. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Banchero, a screen on Duren. Duren against MP. There's Wagner with the 3. The rebound by Ivy.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's hauled in by the Magic, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Shoots over Wagner. Ivy with the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on the rebuild, entering the win now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner developed quickly and have a lot of runway in front of it.
Stewart checked in for Detroit. Robinson comes in for Ivy. And the Magic making a change here as well. Howard's checked in for Bain. The Magic again can't hit. Pistons leading by 6. Cunningham inside. Black defending. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
To the inside. That's good from Wagner on the assist by MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Cunningham passes to Durant. Now here is Robinson. There's the lob to Durant. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
You can't make...
So the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so here's Orlando. They trail by 3. MP with it. Picked up by Thompson. And finished off by Wagner.
It's all coming together here for Wagner. A playmaker who can score at every level.
The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Jalen Duren is out there with Howard. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ivy. They get it back, and Duren is right there. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Down low, it's stolen by Duren. Pass to Ivy. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Suggs against Cunningham. Over Suggs. Back to Ivy. Beyond the arc. Here's Duren. And at last, they get one to fall.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
It's stolen. Thompson outside. In the corner, Ivy with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. MP dishes to Banchero. Wagner on the wing. Ivy defending. To end the run. And it's Wagner missing. And so we conclude the first half. Pistons lead by 8. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
What's most important in a situation like this?
Staying focused, locked in, and not getting sick or distracted.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Pistons.
Watching them whoop those boys.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Jalen Duren really having a great game.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And so in the game for the Magic, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Lamb in at the 5 spot.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
MP outside. Banchero looking around. Back to MP. Thompson with it. Defended now by Wagner. Thompson passes to Howard. And here is Duren. Hollins kicks to Cunningham. Puts up a deep three. Kept alive. Duren, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Duren's got the lead up to 13 now for Detroit. MP with a screen on Cunningham. MP outside. No good on the three. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you guys.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
The Magic trail by 17. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
Pass to Holland. Over Banchero. Holland, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for Orlando. They're scoreless since the first half. Outside, Bane. Another miss by Orlando.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
Cunningham finds Duren. Here's Ivey. There's the lob to Duren. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Banchero, a screen on Duren. Here's Lamb, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Pass to Bane. They could use a bucket. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. Cunningham right side. Over Suggs. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
And here is MP. Inside. It's intercepted. Thompson against MP. And it's Orlando with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bane passes to Banchero. He can't get that one to fall. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 13-3 run. The kick out to Cunningham. Duren with the screen on Wagner. 13 feet away. And again with the rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
6 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. He's all alone. And Holland gets it to go. He's got 9. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. It's stolen by Banchero. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Here is Cunningham. 10 points for him. Yep, that one goes in there. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the dunk by MP.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. Now here's Ivy. Misses the three.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Really like how Wagner is really going after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Ivy with a screen for Thompson. Cunningham outside. Ivy on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Corner shot. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Pass to Banchero. Payne for 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from three-point.
Holland the pass to Cunningham. Over Suggs. Cunningham's shot is off. The Magic trail by 15. MP with it. He's got 7 to the paint. Banchero. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart comes in for Holland. Robinson is subbed in for Cunningham.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
And the dunk by MP.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Detroit leading by 13. Robinson finds Duren. Now Ivy. Black defending. They swipe it. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Payne, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Payne against Robinson. Stewart with the screen on Wagner. Thompson misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Banchero, a screen on Ivy. MP left side. And stolen by Thompson. Free throw line jump shot. Duren the pass to Stewart. They double him with Bane. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Come get it, come get it.
Left side, Suggs. Carter with a screen on Stewart. To the middle. Carter dishes to Black. Orlando moving the ball around. Fast break Detroit. They've got Karis LeVert. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Holland in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Pass to Wagner. Now here's MP. Guarded by Stewart. Pistons leading by 16. Jacks up a 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside, Suggs. Suggs gets a screen from Lamb. Shoots. And that one's good. Suggs.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Detroit's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Holland from outside the arc. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Cunningham inside. He's covered by Suggs. Cunningham passes to Robinson. To the wing on the left. Stewart kicks to Robinson. From past the arc. It's hauled in by MP.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
They get it back. Wagner wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
LeVert with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. Wagner outside. It's tipped. He's looking for MP and finds him. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Pistons. 22 is their biggest lead.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Well, you give Karis LeVert that kind of positioning, guys. I mean, he's going to finish with power.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A different look here for Detroit. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Karis LeVert. And Ivy subbed in for Robinson. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Bain comes in for Jalen Suggs. Black finds MP. Duren pulls it in. Pistons leading by 19 points. Now Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Duren, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And that basket gives him a triple dub. What an impact he's had. His versatility has been sensational.
And the shot is good. And the Pistons lead by 19.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
Pass to MP. Ivy against Bain. Banchero right side. It's off target. He is 4 of 9 from the field. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
MP passes to Banchero. Good. 10 points for Paolo Banchero.
You know, that's one of the things you like about Banchero. He's really dangerous coming out of the screen.
Good on the shot.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Banchero, a screen on Duren. MP finds Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Detroit leading by 19. Pass to Ivy. And here is Duren. Cunningham outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Banchero, that's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
MP. Payne with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Clock is at 3. Shoots it. Cleared away by Ivy.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Thompson, a screen on Payne. Now, here's Ivy. Now, Duren. Ivy outside. Jacks up a 3. Thompson outside. It's Ivy. From deep. Banchero vacuums it in. The Magic trail by 17. Now MP. Oh, get up, MP. Woo!
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And, well, Detroit shooting about 45% from the 4 in the fourth. Ivy lays it in off the window.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
MP sets the screen for Payne. MP outside. Off target from outside. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 22 is their biggest lead.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Detroit.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Duren.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
A heroic effort across the board by you tonight, MP, but the triple-double wasn't enough for a win. What does your team need more of to start winning more games like this one?
Follow me here. Time. Reps. There's no instant oatmeal for what we need. The more we play, the more late in clutch scenarios we face, the better we'll know ourselves and the more prepared we'll be for the big games.
Very good, MP. Thank you so much.
Toujours.
Kevin, back to you.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be tough, but they've got to hold strong.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal frontcourt pair. And it's MP in at the center position. And for the Hornets, Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. Then it's Ball. Then there's James. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
Pass to Bridges. They set the screen to the middle. And Ball gets it to go.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Suggs finds MP. And MP throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Ball. And stolen by Suggs. Pass to Banchero. 4-3. Gets the three to fall.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Now here's Bridges. James outside. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night. And so he hits the technical free throw. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Got it.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
That's good from Bridges.
You know, the talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end.
And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
Here's Knipple. Ball outside. James, a screen on Suggs. There's Ball with a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Wagner outside. And here's MP. Last game for him, he picked up 13. And the dunk by Wagner.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Sinks the tray. Bridges has got 5.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
To the paint. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero. Knipple with the rebound.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
And Ball gets it to go.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Now here's Suggs. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Orlando shooting their first foul shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And last season, the Hornets with the second most games missed to injury.
Always tough to overcome significant injuries, especially if it's a rebuilding team. And the other part of that, BA, is it's complicating their ability to evaluate the talent that they do have. All of that requires help. You hope that's on the horizon. How about the agility of Jalen Suggs to navigate the painted area and finish? Pretty nice stuff right there.
James outside. Back to Ball. And stolen by Suggs. Wagner finds Bane. Uses the glass on the layup.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by 4. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year. To the right side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ball's got 9 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Suggs against Ball from deep. MP. Hornets with the rebound. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Just 5 to shoot. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Unselfish play by Miles Bridges right there. The team wants more of that.
MP, a screen on Ball. MP outside, lets the 3 fly, fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to James. Here's Knipple. The three is up. It's rebounded by Banchero.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Count it.
I mean, 6'10", about 250, Banchero imposing his will inside.
Here's Suggs. Now here's MP to the middle. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Sexton's checked in for James.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Pass to MP. Back to Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
What you can't do is speed up Franz Wagner. This guy sees what's available in pick and rolls and takes the right shot.
There's a screen. There's Ball with a three. Orlando grabs the miss. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Knipple. From outside the arc. The rebound by MP. Orlando leading. And Carroll with a screen on Sexton. Wagner outside. And Orlando tacks on two more.
My goodness, that's a nice-looking mid-range opportunity from Franz Wagner. Such a good feel for when to rise and fire.
Pass to Bridges. The three ball. They get it back. The three from Ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 12.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
Here's Black. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
It's Bridges on the wing. 7 points in the game. Sexton misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up. You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
It's Bridges on the wing. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
The drive by Wagner. MP outside. On the wing, Bain. Hounded by Ball. MP shot is off. Hornets trail by 3. Ball looks over the floor. The putback. It's hauled in by Black. Now the Magic with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Banchero the screen. MP with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Howard comes in for Wagner. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Hornets. Trailing by 5. Bridges outside. Plumlee, a screen on Howard. Bridges passes to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Outside Bain. Back to Black. Pass to Bain. Screen by MP. Down low. And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Now here's Sexton. Black defending. Sexton passes to Bridges. There's a screen. Here's Diabate. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP. The Hornets making a switch here. Green is checked in. Magic leading by 3. Pass to Black. Screen by MP. Shot's good by Black. Black's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Inside, here's Diabate, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Howard. Howard with a screen on Plumlee. Back to Howard, and stolen by Bridges. Unloads from 13. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
MP getting it done for. Teams will make substitutions, and timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Hornets trail by 13. They've got LaMelo Ball. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. Then there's James. That's the Hornets 5. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. 3-pointer Bridges. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Orlando has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Wagner outside. Screen by MP. Releases. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Ball outside. And stolen by Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Outside Bain. MP with it. 12 points for him. To the paint. Paolo Banchero flushing it home.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Bridges outside. They set the pick. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
To the middle. Here's MP. Wagner on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. MP, the pass to Wagner. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Knipple, guarded by Bain. And there's James from the arc. The rebound by MP. Now the Magic with it. They're on a 16-5 run. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Suggs against Ball. LaMelo sending it.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And so it's the Orlando Magic ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but all right, fellas, time now to take a look at these. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. Pass to Knipple. Bridges outside. Four on the clock. For 3. Orlando grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Brian, back to you.
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. There's Ball with a 3. A 3-ball from LaMelo.
Well, LaMelo, ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless
Okay, right. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
basket inside.
Back to Ball. It's Bridges on the wing, guarded by Banchero. Bridges against Banchero. Bridges outside. The 3-pointer off the mark. Magic leading by 11. Now MP. 12 points for him. Kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero outside. Down low. Deflects the pass. Ball with a steal. Over to the left wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. He buries it from 3. Knipple's got 10. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bridges. Launches it. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Bane. Puts up a 3. He can't hit that time. Hornets trail by 10. And here's Bridges. He's got 22. Pass to Knipple. Ball outside. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Magic. MP's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the inside. MP hammers it down.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. There's Ball with a 3. He drops it from range. Ball's got 20 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
James, outside. Ball, a screen on Bane. James passes to Bridges. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Wagner outside. Clock at 6. They get the rebound. MP, the pass to Wagner. James outside. And here's Knipple from the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Bane. Now here's MP. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Ooh, Banchero for the driving slam.
Oh, so ferocious on the drive. I mean, have to be impressed watching Banchero just throw it down.
James outside. Bridges outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
MP shot is off. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's a 14-point game. And there's James from the arc. The kick out to Ball. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Down low. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. The 3 from Ball. Knocks down the long J. Ball's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
James with a steal. Ball outside. Back to James. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Banchero against Bridges. And he drops it in from the low post. Bridges has got 24.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Hornets trail by 13. James with the ball. No made baskets yet. Here's Ball. In tight, LaMelo.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Sexton's checked in for Charlotte. Black's checked in for Orlando. Now MP. 23 points in the game. Here's Banchero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Black passes to Bane. To the paint. Here's MP. No good with a layup. Hornets trail by 11. Pass to Bridges. And there's the screen. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Banchero against Bridges. Banchero passes to Black. Now here's Wagner. A deep three. Ball with the rebound. They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Knippel's got 12.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Inside. And looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The Hornets fourth.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
So both teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Here's Diabate. He has 6. Good chance here for Ball. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating to the middle. Kicks it out to Wagner. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball's got 4 rebounds in the game. Hornets trail by 10. Sexton looking around. Pass to Ball. Pushing through. LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball with the ball on a string. How about that drive?
Wagner, the pass to MP. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Outside Sexton. Pass to Ball. And it's Orlando with a rebound. MP's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. And stolen by Sexton. To the inside. And Ball throws it down.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Wagner with a screen. Oh, he picked him clean. Outside Sexton. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
MP getting it done for the Magic. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the...
So for the Magic, MP's checked in for Banchero. Franz Wagner comes in for Howard. And it's Bane in for Black. Here's Bridges. Oh! Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected Cam? LaMelo Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then there's James. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Sexton. Here's the pick. Pass to Bridges. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
MP outside. Takes a three. James with the rebound.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
There's Ball with a three. No luck on that one. Magic trail by 3. Up top, Bane. Checked by Sexton. Bane, the pass to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Carter. The three from Suggs. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. The three, James. And it's Bane with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
And stolen by Sexton. And it's the Hornets on the break. The three from Ball. It's hauled in by the Magic. On the wing, Suggs. Checked by Sexton. And here's MP. Pass to Bane. Here's Suggs to tie it up. Hits a three-pointer. And it's all knotted up.
Jalen Suggs putting in the time, being diligent about becoming more consistent from three-point territory. That time, he makes it look easy.
Back to Sexton. The three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Well, this is what we talk about, the tale of two halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Pass to MP. Wagner with a screen. MP, the pass to Wagner. Off with the layup.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 28.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Magic trail by 5. Banchero right side, down low. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Suggs, the pass to MP. Kicks it out to Bane. Pass to Bridges. Great D that time from Wagner. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. The three from Suggs. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
The Hornets have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Boom! He jams it straight down.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Trailing by 2. Outside Bane. And MP throws it down.
MP showing you early he can handle the pressure, folks.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Here's Bridges. James outside. Suggs against Ball. 6 to shoot. He knocks down on the jumper.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. MP. Oh! MP! An emphatic finish.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Well, the Hornets shooting 52% from the floor so far. Ball outside. Now Bridges. James outside from downtown. Oh, it doesn't go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Bridges. Now here's Ball. Ball's double. Here's Knipple. Beyond the arc. It's off. And for the Magic, their shooting has been great this game. 58%. Payne outside. MP with it. Here's Wagner. James with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Now Ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Well, Orlando's shooting 41% here in the fourth. Payne outside. MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team, and Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control, play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. Oh, the rebounding. Part of his triple-double. He's been nothing short of spectacular.
Now Ball. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there. Suggs against Ball. Here's MP. Ball with a steal. James outside to win the game. The three is off. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero out there with MP. And it's Suggs in at the one.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's MP. Wagner with a screen. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Well, Franz Wagner is a problem if he gets the basketball down low and on the inside.
Ball. Oh, the long ball, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Banchero the screen. MP with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's MP. And he slams it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Suggs against Ball. LaMelo down the lane. Count it!
Now you see the length of Ball just makes him so hard to guard on these drives to the cup.
And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. Wagner with a screen. Now MP. Two-hander with authority.
Boy, when he catches a rhythm, Franz Wagner is relentless offensively.
Here's Bridges. Outside ball. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his third foul so far. Now Ball. Floats one up.
Boy, that is outstanding defense from Jalen Suggs. The ability to contest without fouling, to get in the space of that offensive player. Nice.
Banchero with a screen on Ball. Aggressive in the lane. Banchero.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Knippel, defended by Wagner. Ball outside. Just 5 on the clock. MP with a rebound. Orlando leading by 4. Banchero with a screen on Ball. Here's Banchero. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Suggs against Ball. James outside. Now Bridges. Now James. Jacks up a 3. Oh, no good.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Wagner with a screen. Now Suggs. Outside MP, puts up the tray. Can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Up top Ball. Now James. He launches. Not that time.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Wagner with a screen. Now Bane for 3. Oh, the shot is off. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Here's Bridges. Oh, he jammed it.
Miles Bridges has talked about wanting to be that guy. Yes, sir.
And he commits the intentional foul. Here's Suggs, and now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
These trips to the foul line are how you protect a lead and grow it. Got to knock these in.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the 3 misses. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. We've got 22 seconds left in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
James fires! Outside Bridges, fires the 3.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
So it's Orlando picking up the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
Rebounds and blocks are usually property of the NBA's Goliaths. Steals and assists belong to the smaller, quicker guards. Even the best players often excel at 1 or 2 things. Meanwhile, MP's out here.
Honestly, all different kind of players put up triple-doubles in today's NBA.
BA, over to you.
Great stuff there, Dominic.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Now the starting group for Orlando. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bane. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Lamb in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Now, here's MP. He had 35 points last game out. And it's McCollum in the corner. Launches a three. Suggs with some nice defense.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Orlando moving the ball around. Clock at 6. MP sets the screen for Banchero. And a miss there on the triple. Saw the pass to Middleton. Now Kispert. Pass to McCollum. And here is Kispert. Sarr with the screen on Wagner. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And another miss by Washington. Here's Suggs. Makes it. Off the glass.
Just a terrific drive by Suggs. When he sees lanes to the rim open up, he attacks with no hesitation.
And a wide open look for Sarr. Sinks the triple. Sarr's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the inside. Lamb. And Sarr pulls it down. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Koulibaly with it. Now defended by Bane. Here's Middleton. And no good. Nice defense from Wagner. Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. So, Stan, when you look at how the Magic defend, can you remember a time when so many of the league's best defenses were all so young?
Well, Kevin, it's something we associate with more veteran teams, but the modern game is so demanding, it may be tilting toward these young legs.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Washington trailing. McCollum looking it over. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Middleton. Inside. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Down low. And stolen by Sarr. Here he goes. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. From outside off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Banchero, a screen on Suggs. Suggs in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark. The Wizards have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's McCollum. Up and in on the layup.
Well, McCollum very smooth with the handle, creating the separation he needs.
Let's check in now with our LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Just putting on a show right there. Suggs showing off his creativity.
Pass to Coulibaly. Suggs against McCollum. And it's denied. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Black's checked in for Suggs. Shot clock at 6. And here's McCollum for 3. Banchero grabs the board.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Bane kicks to MP. Banchero with the screen to the inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Washington's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Coulibaly. And here's McCollum for 3. Again, McCollum missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
MP passes to Wagner. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Yeah, he's an elite forward in this league. Wagner is so good at finishing through contact.
Now here's McCollum. Last game we saw him score 32. Kispert, the pass to Middleton. The 3 from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's McCollum. They need this one. Here's Sarr. Good defense by MP.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. And the Magic making a change here. Howard's checked in. Washington on D. It's a 3-point game. MP kicks to Black. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Fast break. Sarr's got it. Pass to Kispert. No good on the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
They set the screen. MP dishes to Black. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Wizards. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
MP with a screen on McCollum. Black kicks to Howard. Wagner outside. Black with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Now, here's Kispert. He's guarded by Howard. McCollum outside. In the corner, it's Sarr. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And the big fella, Alex Sarr, showing promise. Craig, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play.
Banchero against Middleton. Wagner a screen on Sarr. MP finds Suggs. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And the Wizards making a change here. George is checked in. Chris Middleton is out there with Sarr. Then it's Corey Kispert. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's George in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. Just 2 to shoot. And he makes that one. And that's 15 points for Alex Sarr.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Suggs gets a screen from Lamb. Coulibaly with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Sarr. Off target from three-point range. Orlando leading by 4. And it's Banchero missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Coulibaly against Suggs. Kispert, the pass to Sarr. Going inside, and Sarr throws it down.
And the more we see of Alex Sarr, I'd like to see more attacks at the rim.
MP outside. Bring it up for MP, a 3.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Coulibaly with a screen on Banchero. To the paint, and Sarr throws it down.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Suggs passes to Black. And here is MP. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, George. There's the triple. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wagner finds MP. Back to Wagner. George against Suggs. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Wizards trail by 3. Kispert wide open. He fires. He nails it. And we're tied up. Kispert's got 6.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Saw the pass to Middleton. A miss that time would have put him up. Orlando's gone an even 50% from 3-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Banchero with the screen. Inside, it's Black in the corner. Carries it from 3-point range. He has 6.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for the Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take, what do you guys think? Looks like an action-packed group of games here.
Well, it's a very competitive league right now, Ernie. No more
And changing focus now to the Orlando Magic. They're halfway through what's certainly been a competitive game. And that is our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Alex Sarr in this game, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And so in the game for the Magic, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Lamb in at the 5. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. MP kicks to Bane. Suggs looking around. Oh, get up, MP! Woo!
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Pass to Coulibaly. And here's McCollum for 3. Rebound by the Magic. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just 1 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Wizards. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Sarr in the post. Covered by MP. And Sarr throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? MP dishes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Pass to Coulibaly. It's McCollum on the wing. No good from outside. Orlando leading by 4. Now, here's MP. There's a screen. Back to Wagner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And that's now 19 points for Franz Wagner. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. McCollum finds Middleton. Here's the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Wagner a screen on Sarr. And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Look, when Wagner's rolling, he can score with the best of them. He's having an outstanding game.
And another miss by Washington.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
MP against McCollum. On the wing, Bain. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the wing, Koulibaly. Covered by MP. Sarr sets the screen for Koulibaly. Lets it go with the three. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got 26 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Lamb, and MP throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Takes it down to Middleton. Three-pointer. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Suggs finds Bain off target at the rim.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Pass to Koulibaly. Middleton up top. He's covered by Banchero. Back to Koulibaly. The three-pointer, no good. Magic leading by 7. Wagner a screen on Song. MP left side. And finished off by Wagner.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Washington shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Sarr's shot is off. Orlando, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And again, Washington, no good.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
MP passes to Wagner. Banchero outside. Orlando needs to get off the shot. And MP throws it down.
Banchero is a willing passer, a trait you love to see in a young star.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Carlton Carrington's checked in for McCollum. Black's checked in for Orlando. Now Carrington. Pass to Song. Back to Carrington. Middleton on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get something going. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. And Sarr throws it down.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Inside, and stolen by Song. Fires the three, drains it from beyond the arc. Carrington's got it back down to single digits for the Wizards. Black dishes to MP. Back to Black. 6 to shoot. Count it, good. Black's got 8 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Sarr gets the bucket.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Banchero a screen on Song. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Koulibaly. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. MP kicks to Black. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3. Wizards trail by 7. They've got Keyshawn George. Alexander Sarr is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Champagnie in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Suggs passes to MP. Carter with the screen. MP dishes to Suggs. There's Wagner with the 3. The rebound by Champagnie. The Wizards have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Sarr gets the bucket.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. It's stolen by Bagley. Here we go, one-on-one. Champagnie passes to McCollum. To tie it up. It's hauled in by the Magic. MP's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Carter with a screen on Sarr. MP kicks to Suggs. Back to MP. It's stolen by Bagley. George against Wagner. The 3 from McCollum. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the paint. And MP throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 18 rebounds.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Sarr, the pass to McCollum. To the inside. Outside for George. Bagley with a wide-open look. And another miss by Washington. Orlando leading by 4. Suggs with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And a wide open look for MP. It's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to McCollum. Fires for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Wagner kicks to Black. Carter with a screen on Sarr. MP dishes to Carter. Misses the layup.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Bane comes in for Black. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Wizards trail by 4. Sarr, the pass to Middleton. McCollum outside. Back to Middleton. Coulibaly with a screen on Banchero. A clear look here for Middleton. Off target from the wing. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
A wide open look here for Coulibaly. And another miss by Washington. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Right wing. Here's Suggs. Rebound, Washington. McCollum's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Kispert. Banchero against Middleton. Now here's McCollum. And the drought. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Banchero, a screen on Middleton, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Here's Coulibaly. McCollum outside. 5 to shoot. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Certainly a guy you can rely on in pressure situations. McCollum is a savvy vet who can get it done.
Here's Wagner for 3. Sarr pulls it down. Coulibaly against Suggs to take the lead. It's off target. The Magic with the lead. Banchero, a screen on McCollum. McCollum against MP. And they double up MP. Suggs outside. Can't get it.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Now Sarr throws it down. What an assist!
And this kid has star written all over him. Sarr putting the league on notice.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. Here's Bane, and stolen by Sarr. .102 left in the fourth quarter. Now Middleton to take the lead. Crane from outside.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
MP outside. Wagner a screen on Sarr. Clock at 6. Now Banchero. Fires away from outside. Coulibaly with the rebound. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. McCollum against Banchero.